Hi, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to all of you out there who's watching this video presentation. My name is Dr. Cecilia or Cecille Saulog Bato. I'm a nurse practitioner, healthcare practitioner by profession since 1999, and I do have a doctorate degree in health administration. My important topic today is about an innovative wearable technology called the Helo. And as soon as I learned about this or heard about it, I got very interested because I know it is very important to monitor your health and stay healthy. So sit back and relax and enjoy this video presentation. Thank you. Hi, once again, my name is Dr. Cecille Saulog Bato, and our topic for today is about an innovative wearable device called the Helo. So before I start, let me just show you my disclosure. Please read it carefully. And the objectives for this presentation is to explore the science behind the Helo, determine the health benefits of this monitoring device, and lastly, to determine the financial benefits of this wearable technology. Heart disease is a leading cause of death for both men and women. About 610,000 Americans die from heart disease each year. That's 1 in every 4 deaths. Coronary heart disease is the most common type of heart disease, killing about 365,000 people in 2014. In the United States alone, someone has a heart attack every 42 seconds. Imagine that. Every minute, someone dies from a heart disease-related event. Very significant. Our risk factors, we have high blood pressure, high LDL, cholesterol, which is our bad cholesterol, and smoking. About half of Americans have at least one of these 3 risk factors. Okay? Medical conditions and lifestyle choices that affects our health would be diabetes, overweight and obesity, poor diet, physical inactivity, and excessive alcohol use. Now, U.S. continues to spend a greater percentage of its wealth on healthcare compared to other industrialized nations, as high as $3.0 trillion in healthcare spending. Health spending accounted for 17.5% of the U.S. gross domestic product. This picture just shows you a busy lifestyle. We can all relate, right? And it's very hard to try to find the balance because life is definitely a challenge. And I can also relate there. Now, that is probably why wearable health devices came about. We have a busy lifestyle. It is convenient, provides real-time monitoring data, and portable. The term mHealth, or mobile health, which is the health trend nowadays, is frequently being used to describe the rapidly increasing market for mobile health devices and software. mHealth is skyrocketing with the use of wearables and mobile apps for health monitoring, doubling over the past 2 years. Okay? In 2016, we saw an increase of 33% from 16% of 2014. 3/4 of consumers said that they would wear a health monitoring device if their physician asked them to, and 90% would share their own wearable or app data with their physicians. Alright, so these are just an example of some wearable devices or gadgets out there in the market. I'm not going to mention their names, but most of them would have heart rate, step counter, calories, and distance covered. And some of them would have all those 4, including data on sleep quality and compatibility with iPhone or Android. But the Helo, if you can see on the last column, it can provide us EKG, blood pressure, mood sensor, fatigue sensor, remote monitoring of others' vitals. We have germanium plates, Himalayan salt plates, panic button, which I like, and emergency SOS GPS location capability. In the future, by the end of 2017, we'll have blood oxygen level, body temperature, blood sugar without pricking your finger, also a mosquito shield, which is very important here in Florida, blood alcohol level, and very importantly for myself and all of those who are entrepreneurs, it is a business opportunity. So it's the direct selling product and the home-based business. Now we are talking about the most advanced wearable technology in the world, and that is Helo. And Helo stands for Health and Lifestyle Oracle. This picture just shows you our latest model, which is the LX, and it has several colored bands which will go with your outfits for the day, so very fashionable. This is a picture of our Helo Classic. We have a 100% hypoallergenic silicone band that can house the titanium plates that has the germanium and the Himalayan stones, which is very important also for our health. Now, the science behind Helo. One of Helo's incredible benefits is its exclusive and patent-pending algorithm used to estimate vital signs. It uses the principle of photoplethysmography. A little tongue twister there. Photoplethysmography, or PPG in simple words, and that's what we're going to call it, is one of the simplest techniques that can be used to detect blood volume changes in the microvascular bed of tissues. As you can see here, this is the Helo brain, I'll call it, and this is the sensor that makes everything possible. So this is how it works, as I understand it. When the Helo sensor touches the skin, it detects and reflects the amount of scattered light. The light perceives the variations in blood volume. For example, when the heart pumps blood throughout the body, we have the systolic and diastolic changes that occur in the cardiac cycle. So the sensor signal transforms that into waveform or current, and it is done in the photodiode or processor, which is a semiconductor device that converts light into current. Current is then translated into estimated real-time readings, and this data is therefore transmitted into our smartphones, which is the iPhone or the Android. Okay? Now, on just a little bit more graphic illustration, when the sensor touches the skin, it goes through the layers of the skin. We have the veins, arteries, capillaries, and arterioles, but most of the activity is actually in the arteries. The heart pumps blood, and the blood is projected all over the body. We have the systole, which is the contraction of the heart and provides the maximum blood flow, and the diastole, which is the minimum blood flow. In systole, the censored light is detected as a decreased intensity of light, and in diastole, there's an increased intensity of light detected. However, the voltage signal is directly proportional to the quantity of blood flowing through these blood vessels. Now, since the blood absorbs more light compared to the surrounding tissues, a reduction in the amount of blood is perceived as an increase in intensity of the detected light, which I'm going to show you in the next slide. This is how PPG is obtained. The waveform is represented by two components of current. One is the direct current, which is the detected signals from tissues, and the alternating current, which is the detected signals from blood volume changes. So when the light source comes in from the sensor, it actually perceives the variations in blood volume, wherein in systole, which we have a maximum blood flow, there's a decreased intensity of light, as we see here in the arrow. And in diastole, right there, the depicted light is actually increased. Okay? Now, the benefits of Helo. We have real-time health monitoring mobile device using Toshiba app. And it can give us vital signs, which is blood pressure, heart rate, and breath rate. Also, have features with well-being, such as mood, energy, and sleep. Cardiovascular feature, we have the steps, distance, and EKG. Monitoring capability, you can monitor your progress, let your family or practitioner know your results, or be alerted about your loved one's results. And the special feature, which is the panic button, it is able to send a panic alert to your loved ones and let them know you are in trouble and where you're located because of the GPS capability. Now, we talked about a busy lifestyle, and everybody can relate with this, including myself. But if you have an imbalance of the positive and negative ions or electrons in our body, we can have a lot of fatigue, or we have fatigue and discomfort. A balance, positive and negative ions, would make us refreshed and invigorated. So the germanium stones is one of the special features of Helo. It actually emits high percentage of FIR, or far infrared rays, which improves blood circulation, replaces the positive with the negative ions, creating a positive gap. and maintaining a balance which relaxes muscles and reduces stress. Now this is just a picture of the health-enhancing stones. But first of all, I mentioned about the hypoallergenic silicone band that contains the titanium plates made of 99.99% pure germanium stones. Germanium is a naturally occurring semiconductor, number 32 in the periodic table of elements, and it also is a natural antioxidant. Now, the picture on the right side is just an illustration of an improved blood flow. The first picture is a hand without the helo, and you can see the blood flow with the light. And on the second picture, we have a hand and a helo with one germanium stone, and that actually after 10 minutes provides an increase in blood flow of 20%. Now the third picture is a hand with the helo and 3 germanium plates, and after 15 minutes there's an increased blood flow of 85%. The Himalayan salt stones detoxifies the body or remove toxins, and the toxins are released from your body while your skin absorbs the healthy minerals from the sodium into your body. As the sodium binds the water to the outer layer of your skin, moisture is preserved. Now this is about the panic button, which I said is a feature I really like. If you are in trouble, if you think you are in trouble, or you are actually in that situation, you can push the button twice and it would send an alert message to your loved one, and he will or she will know where your location is because it has a GPS capability. Very fancy. You can also monitor your loved ones remotely, wherever they are, maybe in another state or maybe in another country, but we have a special feature called the guardian function. The helo can keep track of your loved one's vital signs or vitals and the state of their health. Should they fall outside the healthy range, you will receive a warning via this guardian function. Really cool. Now we talked about the healthy benefits or the health benefits of Helo. Now we're going to go to the business trend or business benefits. Investors support M Health or mobile health. There's $260 million in venture capital spending or funding was spent in the first quarter 2016 alone. Wearables received the most of any health information technology, and M Health apps received about $120 million, according to Mercom Capital Group survey. Now, if you know my friend Bill Gates, the secret of success in business is detecting where the world will go and get there first, right? When he had the vision about the computers, that every household will have a computer. Nowadays, it's not just every household, but every member of the household has a computer. So that time will come. Our company, World, also referred to as World GN, is a global multi-million-dollar company that offers services in telecommunications, renewable energy technology, or mobile telecommunication. Our headquarters is in Miami and in 195 countries all over the globe. Now, if you have a friend, colleague, or a family member that tells you a wearable tech market is worth or will be worth $34 billion by 2020, will you be interested in learn more about it? For me, I'll be the first one in line. I really want to know about it because just a little piece of that pie of 34 billion is enough for me. Now we have integrity and pride. World Global Network is a dynamic marketing relationship company. Our designs and manufactures of all its products is in the high-tech field. Research and development centers located in Italy and China, and we are technologies and patent owners. The future is bright with Helo. In the future, maybe quarter 4 of 2017, we have additional features such as the blood sugar. You don't have to prick the finger. You will have an estimated blood sugar, and we have alcohol level, oxygen level, blood temperature, and mosquito shield. These are my references if you do want to know more about PPG or Helo or the product Helo. I appreciate your time and attention, and I'm very glad to have presented to you just visit my website at www.wellnesswealth.worldgn.com to join as a distributor, and that's the first step. And then buy from your own website, and that's a free website. Or you can just buy the Helo from my website. That's my email, cecillebato@yahoo.com. My number is seen there. And or I would say get back to the person who invited you to watch this presentation. And thank you so much for your attention, and good night.